On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Ivory.
A hard, creamy white substance that comes from the tusks of elephants, walruses, and some other animals and is used to make ornaments and other decorative items.
Examples:
Tower of ivory. Ivory carving. The intricate carvings on the ivory tusk were a work of art.
Mead.
An alcoholic beverage made by fermenting honey and water, often with the addition of spices, fruits, or grains.
Examples:
Honey mead. Mead brewing. The mead at the Renaissance fair was delicious.
Unmarried.
Not married, single, having not entered into the legal or socially recognized state of marriage.
Examples:
Young unmarried couple. Unmarried status. She has chosen to remain unmarried and focus on her career.
Pitiful.
Making people feel sorrow or sympathy, very small or poor.
Examples:
A pitiful fate. Cast pitiful eyes. We heard their pitiful laments throughout the night.
Humility.
The quality or condition of being humble, a low estimate of oneself.
Examples:
Develop an attitude of humility. Lack of humility. We were filled with humility at the sight of the Queen.
Motto.
A phrase or slogan that expresses a guiding principle or goal.
Examples:
The motto for safe traffic. Company motto. The company's motto is innovation and service, which is reflected in its products and customer support.
Bakery.
A place where bread and other baked goods are made and sold.
Examples:
Run a bakery. Bakery industry. He worked at the bakery as a baker.
Prostitute.
A person, typically a woman, who engages in sexual activity in exchange for payment.
Examples:
Prostitute street. A male prostitute. She turned to prostitute to make ends meet.
Intrigue.
To make someone interested, especially by being strange, unusual, or mysterious, to make a secret plan with other people to harm someone.
Examples:
Intrigue him. Intrigue against his rival. The artist's innovative style of work intrigues me.
Wed.
To marry someone.
Examples:
Wed my intended. Wed the rich man. The couple will wed after the 10th anniversary.
Moth.
An insect with wings similar to a butterfly that travels at night and is attracted to light.
Examples:
moth larva, moth attracted to the light. The moth is a serious threat to the farm's output.
Epitome:
a person or thing that is a typical or perfect example of a particular quality or type.
Examples:
an epitome of history. World's epitome. He was the epitome of courage, always standing up for his beliefs.
Cassava:
a starchy, tuberous root plant that is native to South America and is grown in many tropical and subtropical regions around the world.
Examples:
cassava flour, cassava starch. Cassava leaves are also eaten as a vegetable in some parts of the world.
Sorghum:
a type of grain grown in tropical countries.
Examples:
sorghum grain, seeds of sorghum. Sorghum is an important food grain in this country.
Recalcitrant:
obstinately resistant to authority, control, or guidance, unwilling to comply with rules, orders, or instructions, stubbornly defiant or disobedient.
Examples:
recalcitrant student, recalcitrant employee. The student's recalcitrant attitude made it difficult for the teacher to teach the class effectively.
Sway:
to move back and forth or side to side gently, often in response to external factors such as wind or water, to influence or persuade someone to do something, to control or dominate something.
Examples:
sway back and forth, sway to the rhythm. The politician tried to sway public opinion in his favor, but his arguments fell flat.
Paintbrush:
a tool used for applying paint or other liquid substances to a surface, typically consisting of bristles or synthetic fibers attached to a handle.
Examples:
paintbrush stroke, paintbrush icon. She used a flat paintbrush to apply the final touches to the artwork.
Nod:
to lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
nod at each other, nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Philanthropic:
characterized by a desire to promote the welfare of others, especially by donating money or providing charitable aid, of or relating to the practice of philanthropy.
Examples:
philanthropic donation, philanthropic mission. The philanthropic organization donated millions of dollars to fund medical research.
Philanthropy:
the practice of voluntarily helping the poor, especially by giving money.
Examples:
philanthropy organization, private philanthropy. Tech billionaires often spend the majority of their time on philanthropy.
Infer.
To form an opinion or conclude that something is true based on existing facts.
Examples:
Infer quality from price. Infer the possibility. Animal desire and preference are always inferred from their behavior.
Privatize.
To transfer ownership or control of a business or industry from government or public control to private ownership or control. To make something into a private enterprise or organization.
Examples:
Privatize post offices. Privatize healthcare. The government wants to privatize specific industries to boost their efficiency.
Acumen.
The ability to make sound judgments and quick decisions, especially when it comes to business or financial matters.
Examples:
Critical acumen. Financial acumen. His business acumen helped him make intelligent investments and grow his portfolio quickly.
Oxymoron.
A figure of speech that combines contradictory terms, such as jumbo shrimp or deafening silence.
Examples:
Oxymoron phrase. Literary oxymoron. Awfully good is an oxymoron that can be used to describe something that's both bad and good simultaneously.
Confluence.
The point at which two or more streams or rivers come together, a gathering of people or things at a particular location or moment.
Examples:
Arterial confluence. Confluence of ideas. A confluence of two smaller streams formed the river.
Self-sufficient.
Able to provide for one's own needs without assistance from others.
Examples:
Self-sufficient economy. Self-sufficient renewable energy. He was determined to become self-sufficient and not rely on anyone else.
Bifurcate.
To divide or split into two branches or parts.
Examples:
Bifurcate at the top of the mountain. Bifurcate into two separate tracks. The river bifurcates ahead, so we must decide which branch to take.
Fused.
Joined together or combined into one, blended or integrated in a way that creates a new entity.
Examples:
Fused glass. Fused bones. The fused wires in the electrical circuit caused a power outage.
Slum.
A heavily populated urban area characterized by poor, rundown housing and infrastructure, often associated with poverty and social neglect.
Examples:
Slum area. Slum dwellers. The government needs to invest more in affordable housing options to reduce the number of people living in slums.
Impregnate.
To make a woman or female animal pregnant, to infuse or fill something completely.
Examples:
Impregnate a woman. Impregnate with a medicinal substance. The sperm impregnated the egg, and fertilization occurred.
Polyethylene.
A synthetic resin or plastic material with a high strength-to-weight ratio used in a variety of applications, including packaging, insulation, and construction, often abbreviated as PE.
Examples:
High-density polyethylene. Polyethylene terephthalate. The food packaging was made of polyethylene film.
Insecticide.
A substance used to kill insects.
Examples:
Insecticide spray. Insecticide residue. The farmer sprayed the crop with insecticide to protect it from pests.
Flourish.
To grow or develop vigorously or successfully.
Examples:
Flourish economically. Flourish worldwide. The Ottoman Empire flourished for over 5 centuries.
Unskilled.
Lacking the knowledge, training, or specialized skills required for a particular job or task, not having developed or cultivated a particular ability or expertise.
Examples:
Unskilled salesperson. Unskilled job. The unskilled worker struggled to keep up with the fast-paced manufacturing job.
Avian.
Relating to or characteristic of birds.
Examples:
Avian influenza. Avian habitat. The expert on avian species studied the behavior of different types of birds.
Iterate.
To repeat or do something again, often to make improvements or correct errors, to go over or revisit something repeatedly, to restate or emphasize a point or idea.
Examples:
Iterate results. Iterate an experiment. We need to iterate on this design to improve its functionality.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair 2 pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
Sew with thread. Sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Handout.
Giving money, food, or clothing to those who are poor or in need.
Examples:
Plead for handouts. 3-page handout. All those eligible will receive financial handouts.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Sibling.
A brother or sister, Member of a family born to the same parents.
Examples:
Have a sibling quarrel. Play with my siblings. Children often copy their parents or elder siblings.
Trite.
Lacking originality or freshness, overused, common, or cliched, lacking in depth or significance due to being overly familiar or predictable.
Examples:
Trite joke. Trite melody. The speaker's speech was full of trite phrases and platitudes.
Diaspora.
The scattering of a people who have left their traditional homeland.
Examples:
Diaspora migration. Diaspora community. The diaspora of the Jewish people has led to a worldwide community.